So the first video that I kind of want to do is just a simple video of what I got from the comic book store this week on Wednesday, which is comic book day, which is hence pull list day, where you get your comic books and you get to enjoy them. And so this is what I got on the Wednesday, so I'll go through it and I'll start kind of do like a mini review kind of thing. So going in alphabetical order, I have Batman issue 20, which is, don't know why I kind of there. Batman and Red Hood issue 20, which is part of the Batman and Robin series, but I'll go into it in a bit more detail later. Constantine issue 3, Deadpool issue 9, if you can see that, X-Men Legacy issue 10. So I'll go over it again and start doing like a little review of it as such. So Batman issue 20 is part of a 2-issue story of Clayface or Clayman, I can't remember, and Batman. Interesting kind of read. It's not the best that Scott Snyder's done, but it's interesting nonetheless. I would recommend it, but I would start with issue 19 to get yourself caught up. But if you really kind of want to skip this, because it's only a 2-issue story, it's not really that interesting, it's not really that important. So I would suggest probably starting with issue 21, which is coming out next month, I think, and that is starting the 0-year story arc, which is 11 issues long, I think, and it's pretty much the origins of Batman. I would suggest getting in on there, but if you want to have a good read, issue 19 or issue 20 if you want to. Batman and Red Hood issue 20, which is part of Batman and Robin. If you don't know what's happened and why you're wondering where's Robin, Robin's gone away. I don't want to say how and what he's kind of gone away for. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it. Pretty much Robin's gone, and that's as much as I'll say without spoiling. And pretty much it's Batman teaming up with other superheroes. Last issue was Batman and Red Robin, which was Tim Drake, the one before Damian Wayne, if I'm correct. And pretty much this is a fun little read, and this one is probably the best issue that I've kind of read in a while. It's very interesting, and it talks about a lot of past points. If you do not know much about Red Hood's history, you'll be a bit confused, which is not very surprising, but good read nonetheless. I suggest picking it up if you want to, if you're a Batman fan and the kind of the team up kind of stories. Next on the list is Constantine issue 3, which is carrying on the first arc. I think it's going on for a few more issues. What would I say about this issue? It's rocky. It's not Hellblazer. If you did not know, Hellblazer was the original run of John Constantine, and this is the new 52 Constantine. He's younger, and it's not following a timeline. He's in the Hellblazer, he aged in real time. So he was born in 1953, and by the time in the 2000s he was 47. You know, that timeline, real aging. With Constantine, it's different. He's one set age, just like Batman. He's always one set age. The issue itself, it's interesting. The art kind of style and the demons and stuff like that, very good. Story can be weak at times. It's not. I don't know about this John Constantine. He feels alright. He just doesn't feel like the real Constantine. He just feels like a very cheap and sleazy kind of person, which is Hellblazer, but he doesn't play. Jeff Lemire writes good, but it doesn't feel like it. But I'm still keeping with the story, and I might drop it after this story arc if I do not like it anymore. But that's it. I would pick up the first 2 issues. What you think about it? If you'd like to carry on, carry on. But issue 3 is not a good jumping on point, because really you need the first 2 to understand what's happening. Moving on to the next one, which is Deadpool issue 9. If I hold it up properly, you'll probably see it better, which is carrying on with the second story arc. The story's good, the art's alright. No, actually it's the other way around. The art's good, the story's okay. Pretty much it's It's not Deadpool. I don't know. Deadpool's funny. He always makes a joke. Always breaks the fourth wall. But this just feels like it's very forced, funny. You've got to have a taste. And I have a taste for Deadpool. I've collected quite a few Deadpool comics in the past. This just feels kind of weak. And I'm going to carry on with this story arc until it finishes. And if I don't like it anymore, I might just drop it. And same with Constantine. If I don't like it, I'll just drop it. And really, with this one, X-Men Legacy issue 10, this is good. I love it. I love X-Men. I've started to sign, because the new movie's coming out soon, next year or the year after, I want to get into X-Men, and I've gone into a bit of an X-Men hype. And I've started collecting a lot more X-Men. But with this is the first X-Men Legacy comic I've collected. I've got the first issue on Comixology. So I haven't read any other X-Men Legacy, and I knew this is the new jumping in point. So this is the third story arc? I don't know, the second or third. And second, maybe, I don't know. Pretty much, the art is beyond amazing. The cover art is 10 times better. It's just really arty. It's very Euro, like it's just completely different. It's like mind-blowing. It doesn't hold back, and it's very philosophical, as you might say it, and it touches on a few points about the X-Men and how they are viewed upon by society. And I have to say, I wish I collected this from the first issue all the way back when it first came out, but now I was thick and I skipped it for All New X-Men, which I'm now dropping, which is, I'll talk on a later point. And pretty much it is just a fun read. I highly recommend it, and if you haven't got it, go check it out. You know, go on Comixology, go back to the first issues, and you'll just be blown away. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I would like to say thank you for watching this. If you want to see more, I'll be more than happy to put them out. I'll probably do this next week on Friday or whenever. This is just a bit of a late video because I only started my channel today when this is being produced now, kind of thing. But yeah, if you want to see more, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below saying why you kind of enjoyed it. And you know what, I'll see you guys around.